Hello, everyone. I'm Kyle Kramer, the Earth and Spirit Center CEO, and I'm just so grateful to be with one of our beloved faculty members, Lois Luckett. Hello, Lois.
Hi, Kyle. Good to see
Uh,
you. Be with you.
Thank you. Um, before we hit record, you shared that you've had a difficult day today. You've been involved in an auto accident, and
Literally.
thank God that you're okay. And I'm grateful that you're able to show up with presence even amongst difficult circumstances, which is kind of the point, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So you have a beautiful course coming up this fall called Practicing Presence, Skills for Mindful Conversations that Hold Space for Others. And Lois, I remember the early planning stages of this conversation when you and I sat down to brainstorm some possible topics and things that were tugging at your heart. And I remember then and still now being absolutely captured by um, this idea for a course, especially in an election year when we are so busy shouting at the other side and making the other side other. So I'm eager to talk with you about this course and not only its utility at our particular historical moment, but just as we go about our lives in general. So before we do that, I wonder for those who may not know you, Lois, can you just say a word about your own professional background? And you've taught and facilitated with us for many years, but who's Lois?
Well, thanks, Kyle. I am a human being. I'm a wife
I knew
and
it. I knew it.
a wife and mother of 4 kids and 6 grandkids. Um, I am a psychotherapist. I've been in private practice for 40 some years and do so semi-retired at this point. I have given myself to a kind of psychotherapy that is mindfulness based and somatic, which means that we bring the body in with the mind and the spirit into the therapy and into being actually. And so learning to pay attention to what's happening in our system as we relate to someone else is something that I have both studied and then later taught. Um, I'm
And
a
I would say lived because I know a lot of really interesting and wonderful folks who are involved in the meditation world, and you top among them, Lois, are one of the people I know reliably to literally lower my blood pressure when I'm in your presence. So,
well, meditation has done that for me. It has changed my character structure, honestly. And I've
mm,
been meditating since college. So, and
wow.
I go to my 50th anniversary or reunion this year, so dates me. But so meditation in itself has given me that position that says I can watch who I am.
Mhm.
I can watch how I am. And I find that when we turn that kind of care, kindness, curiosity towards our own being, that we relax.
Mhm.
When
And then I think we're able to engage others
that's
with a
right.
greater
And we
degree of
can
presence and authenticity, which I understand to be the point of or one of the points that you're trying to communicate in this course.
very much so, Kyle, that then you can hold that kind of open curiosity and kindness for someone else.
Yeah,
And it's hard
it
because we
is.
have a lot that's going on and things that we don't understand about ourselves. But if we can learn how to pay attention, how to ask good questions, questions that take us deeper, to share in a way that says, I'm here, but I'm not trying to be better than you.
Mhm. I'm
Um,
not trying to win, which is, we're in the season
yes,
of political parties trying to win and beat the other. Um, and yet I think we all know deep in our bones that that kind of competitiveness and tribalism and polarization. It's not good for our souls. It's not good for our culture. And whether it's in the political horse race or just in the, the trials and tribulations of our life, going through life with that kind of us them mentality, I don't think it's what we were wired for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that safety, feeling a sense of safety in our lives, in ourselves, in our connection with creator or divine universe, helps us then to create a space that is safe for another who is like-minded or different.
Right. One of the things I'm especially excited about in this course, Lois, or this experience, is the one of the books that you're going to be reading by David Brooks, How to Know a Person. You set me on. Oh, do you have it with you? Excellent. The Art of Seeing Others Deeply and Being Deeply Seen. After we first met to start talking about this course, I picked up that book and I've been reading it. I'm about a third of the way through, and just find it really amazing. So I'm glad that's one of the core texts you're going to rely on. And what kind of experience can folks expect? Is it going to be Lois up at the podium talking about all these things? I don't think that's true. So can you just say how you're going to conduct this experience?
Yes, I'm glad that you asked, because I'm not a lecturer.
Right.
I am one who likes to get in and practice. So I would like to have us meditate together as a class, as a group, as a way of focusing first the energies inside, connecting especially and particularly to our bodies, to include them in the field. And then we're going to do very simple exercises in dyads and triads, 2 and 3 people, practicing questioning, listening, attending. How do you look at someone in such a way that they want to open themselves? How do you create that kind of space so that they're willing to let you be there with them in it? Because that's when, something can begin to merge and exchange, and that's when both people are changed, transformed.
Right. And, not only what's occurring for me right now, Lois, as I hear you, is not only is that a way to grow and mature as a person, not only is it a way to have better health and robustness in your relationships, but I'm just going to go big here for a moment. It's a beautiful way to change the world too. I'm thinking about the mission of the Earth and Spirit Center, that we are ultimately trying to help how each person shows up in the world and engages others. And it's from that healthier way of being present that we can build healthier cultures and societies and political systems and all of the things we need to thrive well as a human family on this planet. So I just want to give you a shout out for being willing to do this work that may feel like it's happening on kind of the micro scale, but really ultimately can have broad macro, let's just call it macrocosmic effect to the good of humanity. So we're gonna triple down on practicing presence being just an essential tool for creating the world we want to see.
Love it. Yes.
Well, there's my sermon.
Love the vision.
So again, Lois, you're going to be teaching this course. It's a 4-week experience that starts on October 31st, so just ahead of the election. It's Thursday afternoons, 1 to 2:30 p.m. And folks can learn more about that at the link provided in this video or on our website, earthandspiritcenter.org. Again, it's practicing presence, skills for mindful conversations that hold space for others. So Lois, thank you again for teaching this. Thank you for staggering from a recent car accident so that we could record this. May you be well. And I'm just so excited that we're going to have this chance to be with you in this way this fall.
Thank you, Kyle. It's an honor.